Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your SmackDown results from February 21st. As usual, birthdays start off. Carlito turned 38. Tyrus turned 44. He worked as Brodus Clay in WWE. Real name of George Murdoch. Crimson, real name of Anthony Mayweather, turned 32. Late Rhonda Singh was born February 21st, 1961. She died of a heart attack July 27th, 2001 at the age of 40. The Renegade, Rick Wilson, took his own life at the age of 33 on February 23rd, 1999. No advertised dark main event listed on the arena website for SmackDown. Last week's dark match main event was Dean Ambrose versus Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Taped on February 22nd, 2017. Thanks to Will Henderson for texting the following WWE NXT spoilers for tonight's tapings from the University of Central Florida. It appears that they are taping some matches out of order, and some could be dark matches according to the correspondent. March 8th episode, Sanity cut a promo on a big screen from the woods in front of a fire. They talked about Ty Dillinger drowning his choices and bringing his friends down with him. Eric Young says Dillinger needs to fight him alone, and Nikki Cross says, if not, they'll burn the whole world down. Elias Sampson came out to sing a song. Cassius Ohno cut him off and introduced himself. Ohno said when he comes out, fans say, oh no, which is also what the fans say when the Drifter comes out. Elias heads that thanks and starts his song over. But Ohno stops him again and says the whole singing thing is just isn't working out. Drifter tells him what didn't work out was Ohno's first run in NXT. Ohno laughed and challenged Drifter to a loser leave NXT match. Drifter, which accepted. Ty Dillinger versus Eric Young never happened as EY sent Sanity to the back before the match started. But they immediately returned with Roderick Strong, who they apparently laid out backstage. Ty went to check on him, and when No Way Jose came out as well, referees carried Strong to the back while Ty and Jose charged the ring. The numbers game got the best of them as Sanity leaves them laying. Andre Cien almost defeated Ho Ho Lund. This was a stiff, quick match as Andre just killed Ho Ho. Almost wins with a hammerlock DDT. Cassius Ohno then defeated Elias Sampson in a loser leave NXT match. Okay match. Ohno wins with the roaring elbow. After the match, the fans sing goodbye as security has to escort Drifter out. Ohno destroyed the guitar. Ember Moon defeated Billie Kay with Peyton Royce in the corner in a quick match. Peyton was to stop Ember on the ropes, but backed down when Ember threatened to hit her. Ember then hit the Eclipse for the pin. Trainers ran out to check on Billie as she appeared hurt. She tapped out under her own power, but was holding her neck and crying. The Revival were out for a match with the Ely twins. Before the Elys get in the ring, NXT Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain, come out and destroy them. The Authors then go after Dash and Dawson, but they retreated. They hit one of the Elys with the last chapter and then leave. Tucker Knight and Otis Dojovic defeated Mike Marshall and Jonathan Ortagan, who was Johnny Vandal in a squash match. Tons of double team squash spots where Heavy Machinery just lay the guys out. Otis and Tucker are over with the crowd and pick up the win when they sandwich Vandal between them and hit Otis. Between them, then Otis body slammed Tucker onto him. Nikki Cross defeated Macy Estrella. Nikki just destroyed Macy, hitting 6 swinging fisherman neck breakers and then pinning her. Afterwards, No Way Jose and Ty Dillinger attacked Sanity, but fall to the numbers game once again. March 15th episode. They had the crowd do the NXT chants again, so this appeared to be the next episode. Andre Cien almost defeated One Lorcan in an awesome match. One got a ton of offense in, and the crowd was behind him. Andre won with the knees in the corner, followed by the hammerlock DDT. NXT Women's Champion Asuka defeated Priscilla Zuniga, who's going under the name of Angel Rose, in a non-title match. Asuka cut a promo and says, "Ember Moon, this is your head," and just drills Priscilla with a kick to the head. Priscilla then slapped Asuka, leading to Asuka destroying her with a butt and the yes kicks, then folds her in half with a deadlift German. Asuka then goes for the pin by kneeling on her, but lifts her up at 2 and then inflicted more damage. Asuka won with Asuka lock, but won't let it go after the bell until the ref pulls her off. Asuka then cut a promo in Japanese after the match, then walked out. She said, "Hey, listen up. Your future goes through me. There will be no eclipse." The Ely Twins call out NXT Tag Team Champions, Authors of Pain, for a match. Authors of Pain then defeated the Ely Twins with a quick squash with the last chapter. After the match, AOP redo the double powerbomb spot that led to the end of the match. Paul Ellering cut a promo saying that the Revival has guts, but they are the new name in his book. Ellering says that the Revival says they are the best, but he created the algorithm, and the AOP are his soon-to-be dynasty. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa interrupted. Ciampa said that he has no idea what algorithm means. Johnny says he doesn't either, but what everyone knows that they can beat the Authors of Pain. Ciampa says if Revival hadn't saved them, they'd have won the belts and they deserve a fair match. Revival came out and said they sat on the sidelines at TakeOver Orlando and watched AOP take their titles. Dash says that there are 3 things you don't do in sports: bench Tom Brady, pull Michael Jordan in the 4th, and keep a Revival on the sidelines while the division falls apart. Dawson tells Ellering it's time for a reality check. They are the best tag teams ever. NXT General Manager William Regal come out, booked a triple threat elimination match for TakeOver Orlando in 3 weeks. Ty Dillinger, No Way Jose, and Roderick Strong versus Sanity ended up in a no contest with all 6 men brawled. Nikki Cross jumped on Ty's back, but Ruby Riott, who made her debut, formerly known in the indie circuit as Heidi Lovelace, ran out to take down Nikki. All 3 guys then take out Sanity and celebrated. To end that taping for that week. For the 3rd week, March 22nd episode, Dash Wilder defeated Johnny Gargano and the NXT champion Akam in a triple threat. An okay match. Dash and Dawson left during the match, but after Akam hit a powerbomb on Gargano, Dawson ran out to grab Allen's leg while Dash scored the pinfall. Bobby Roode defeated Cassius Ohno to retain the NXT title in a good match. Crowd was split with Ohno and Roode chants. Roode ducked a roaring elbow and hit the spine buster for a near fall. Ohno reversed the glorious DDT for the roaring elbow, but Roode flied out of the ring. Ohno pulled him back in and hit the running senton for a 2 count. Roode blocked an attempt and rolled up into the ropes, causing Ohno to hit his neck on the top rope and nailed the glorious DDT for the win. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated TJ Perkins in a fun match. Shinsuke dabbed on TJ to a huge pop. Nice chain of submissions late in the match. TJ worked over the previously injured knee. Nakamura won with a Kinshasa. After the match, Shinsuke hugged TJ, then motioned for the belt. Bobby Roode came out, told Nakamura to hit bricks. He told Nakamura it's his show and his ring, so he's got 2 seconds to get out. And that he's got friends. Andre Cien almost ran out and attacked Nakamura. Double team continued until Balor made a save to a huge pop for his return. Finn ducked clothesline from Andre and clotheslined him out of the ring, then squared off with Roode. Finn hit a sling blade on Roode, then Nakamura hit Kinshasa. Finn cut a promo and said he's coming back for what is his soon and wishes Shinsuke a happy birthday before we're saying one last time, we are NXT. Final part of this with Balor's return was a dark segment. February 21st, episode of SmackDown. Open up with a video package. Live from Ontario, California, with Tom Phillips, Mauro Ranallo, and JBL, and David Otunga. Regarding the ring outcomes, General Manager Daniel Bryan to a pop. Bryan mentions WrestleMania 33 and calls SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi to the ring. The "You Deserve It" chant breaks out. Bryan says everyone here truly believes she deserves it, and there's a reason why. For years, she's worked so hard, scratched and clawed, and seen other women give more opportunities than her. But here she is with the title now. Bryan said that they were so proud of her, but that's why what he's about to do is the hardest thing he's had to do as general manager, and such as himself relinquish the title. Fans boo. Bryan says he and Shane McMahon have reviewed her medical records with doctors, and due to her not being able to defend the title within 30 days, he asked her to relinquish the title. Fans boo and do the no chants. Well, get it for TV. It's only been, 2 weeks? Well, that was a botched segment. Naomi says before she does anything, she wants to say a few things. She thanks Bryan for his kind words and says he knows what she's going through. Naomi talks about it as how she felt like she was on the top of the mountain in an elimination chamber, but now she's in a free fall. She feels bad for her fans who have been here for the journey. She feels like she's letting them down. Naomi then gets emotional and says she knows WrestleMania 33 is probably gone when she hands over the title. Naomi hands over the title as the fans boo. Fans cheer Naomi now as Bryan gives her a hug. Naomi sends a message to whoever is borrowing her title. She promises everyone will feel the glow when she's able to come back. Bryan calls for a pop as Naomi's music hits, and she makes her exit. Before Naomi can get up the ramp, music interrupts, and out comes Alexa Bliss. Bliss takes the mic and loves what just happened. She mocks Naomi and offers to solve the problem with Bryan. Bliss gets a big heat from the crowd. She suggests Bryan return the title to her. Fans boo. Bryan says Bliss is a former champion, and he supposes it does make sense to give her the title back, but a no chant breaks out from the crowd. But he's not going to do that. Bryan makes Bliss versus Becky Lynch for right now. The winner gets the title. Becky makes her way out, and we go to commercial. Well, so they're both number one contenders, and they both get a title shot for the vacant title. SmackDown Women's title match, Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. Back from the break, they lock up. They break and shove each other again. Becky catches a kick and rolls Bliss up for a 2 count. Bliss turns it around with a pin of her own. More back and forth action with Becky nailing an enziguri for a 2 count. Becky then keeps control and stops a leapfrog for another pin attempt. The trade counters and pin attempts again. Becky with an arm drag that keeps Bliss grounded. Bliss turns it back around and works Becky over before covering for a 2 count. Becky ends up catching Bliss in an exploder suplex for a 2 count. Bliss rolls to the floor as we go back to commercial. Back from the ring, Becky hits the forearm and a springboard kick. Becky keeps control for a close 2 count. Bliss dumps Becky to the apron. Becky decks her and goes up top for a missile drop kick. Bliss kicks out at 2. More back and forth. Bliss gets in a cheap shot to the throat after referee is distracted with the apron skirt she pulled in. Bliss covered for the win and the title. After the match, Bliss takes her title and heads to the ramp as Becky recovers in the ring. We go to replays. We come back to Becky looking on as Mickie James celebrates with Bliss on the ramp. Becky turns around and Mickie runs to the ring. Becky turns around and they brawl. Becky sends Mickie out of the ring and tells her to bring it back in. Becky hits as Mickie leads up the ramp. We get promos for Dean Ambrose, Kalisto, and The Miz on tonight's Battle Royal for WWE title shot. Back from the break, and Phillips touts WWE's Facebook followers and plugs the Falls Count Anywhere match. Renee Young is backstage with Natalya. She rips into Nikki Bella, mentioning John Cena, and calls her a fraud. Natalya says she's going to expose Nikki tonight and show why Nikki is just a cheap Natalya knockoff. Natalya tells Renee to beat it. Breezango versus American Alpha. We're going to ring. Tyler Breeze waits with Fandango as SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Gable and Jordan make their way out. Breezango attacks before the champions can make it in the ring. Breeze and Fandango beat Gable and Jordan down in the ring. We get the bell. Fandango immediately strikes Jordan and goes to work on him. Breeze comes in and keeps control of Jordan, stopping him from tagging. Fandango comes in, but Jordan slides out of a double suplex. Gable gets the tag and sends Breeze to the floor. They hit the double team. Tech fall Bulldog for the quick win. After the match, champions go to celebrate with the Usos interrupt with microphones. They're coming to the crowd, asking fans to give it up for the American Alpha. They refer to them as the soon-to-be former champions. Usos look to come over the barrier for a fight, but they back off and the fans boo. They rant on how Alpha can't prepare for two brothers who have nothing to lose. How they won't see them coming. Usos cut promos like they never before. It's not paranoia. It's Uso. Usos music hits and as the two teams talk trash from a distance. So to come segment, the big 10-man battle royal. Otonga leads us to the Black History Month for a video on baseball great Jackie Robinson. Then we go to backstage. Looks at AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Mojo Rawley, and Luke Harper ahead of tonight's battle royal. Renee Young interviews Nikki Bella backstage. Nikki doesn't care about Natalya anymore and knows herself as more than a pretty face. Nikki says Natalya will be known as the Broken Heart. After the night, she walks off. Falls Count Anywhere match. Nikki versus Natalya. We go to the ring. Out first comes Nikki. Back to commercial. Back from a break, we get a look at Nikki versus Natalya feud. Natalya was out next for tonight's match. Bell rings and Nikki spears Natalya and goes to work. Natalya goes to the floor, but Nikki is on her. Nikki ends up covering for an early pin attempt inside the ring. Nikki goes under the ring and breaks the table out, but Natalya kicks her. Natalya asks fans if they want tables. They do, but she pushes it back under the ring. Nikki rolls her up for a 2 count on the floor. Nikki with several kendo stick shots to Natalya now. Nikki with another 2 count on the floor. Nikki launches Natalya into the barrier and covers for a 2 count. They end up over the barrier in the crowd. Natalya turns around and does a "you can't see me" taunt. Natalya drops Nikki and stands over her as the fans boo. Natalya tosses her over a production area and goes to drop her off the tall barrier, but Nikki drops her to the floor. Nikki with a kick to the face off the barrier for a 2 count. Nikki brings it back to the ringside area. Natalya turns around and launches Nikki into the steps and the barrier. Natalya then drops a kendo stick and clears the announce table. She brings Nikki over, but Nikki fights back and rolls her into the ring. Natalya ends up positioning Nikki for a powerbomb from the apron through the announce table, but Nikki prevents it. Nikki hits the big Alabama slam on top of the announce table and covers her for the close 2 count. We go to commercial. Back from the break, Natalya hits a suplex on the ramp for a 2 count. More back and forth. Into the back and around the production area. Cases. Nikki ends up breaking a mirror with Natalya for another 2 count. Backstage, Nikki brings the fight back to the stage, which leads to Maurice getting knocked down again by Nikki. Nikki tackles her and covers her for a 2 count. Natalya drops Nikki on the ramp, goes for a sharpshooter, but Nikki counters and applies the fearless lock. Maurice appears and attacks Nikki with a pipe. Focusing on her leg, Maurice unloads with the pipe until Miz appears and stops her, then carries her away. Natalya takes advantage and covers Nikki for the win. After the match, Natalya taunted Nikki and makes her exit. Officials run down to check on Nikki as we go to replays. We come back to Nikki clutching her leg. Still to come segment, Battle Royal main event, back to commercial. Back from the break, announces plugging the WWE Hall of Fame. We get words from Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews backstage as we prepare for the main event. Cameras cut to Randy Orton and champion Bray Wyatt. Wyatt says the great sacrifice comes, great work, great reward. Wyatt says Orton has earned the keys to the kingdom. Wyatt says whoever wins tonight will be nothing more than his sacrificial lamb at WrestleMania. Slaughtered for the world to see. Wyatt welcomes us to the era of Wyatt, and Orton tells us to run. Number 1 contenders battle royal. Baron Corbin, AJ Styles, John Cena, The Miz, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Apollo Crews, Kalisto, Mojo Rawley, and Luke Harper. We go to the ring. Out comes John Cena to a mixed reaction. The winner of this match will face Wyatt in one of the WrestleMania 33 main events. Cena hits the ring, and as Greg Hamilton makes the introductions, we go back to commercial. Back from the break, Cena has been joined by Dolph Ziggler, Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, and Kalisto. We cut backstage to a promo from Jack Gallagher to promote tonight's 205 live episode. Baron Corbin was out next. Luke Harper was the next man out. followed by The Miz, then AJ Styles. Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose was the last man out. Match starts as soon as Ambrose hits the ring. Cruz works on Ziggler while Corbin works on Ambrose. Mojo and Miz go at it. Cena goes from one person to Harper, then to Ziggler. AJ works on Cena and then dumps him to the apron. Ziggler also gets sent to the apron, but they both survive. Cruz and Mojo double team The Miz. AJ gets triple team. Harper tries to dump Corbin. Ambrose catches Ziggler's DDT and puts him on the apron. Corbin works on Harper in the corner. Ambrose chops Kalisto down. Ziggler mounts Harper in the corner. Corbin drops Cena with a right hand. Fans do the dueling chants for Cena. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Miz works on Mojo in the corner. Cena goes for the attitude adjustment on Corbin, but can't hit it. Corbin goes to work on The Miz as we return to a commercial break. Back from the break, Corbin has just cleaned house. Mojo brawls with him. Corbin eliminates Mojo. Harper super kicks Corbin. Kalisto comes over next. Kalisto ends up going at it with Ambrose before sending Ziggler to the apron. They tangle on the apron. Ziggler super kicks Kalisto on the apron, and he falls to the floor. Kalisto is eliminated. Cruz and Corbin go at it. As Cruz kicks Ziggler while he's on the apron, Ziggler was eliminated. Ziggler grabs a steel chair and hits Kalisto with it as Cruz watches. Corbin tosses Cruz out. Cruz has been eliminated. Cruz ends up chasing Ziggler away. Cena and AJ trade shots in the middle of the ring. AJ counters an attitude adjustment. Harper super kicks Cena. AJ with a Pele kick on Corbin. Ambrose ends up dropping Corbin with a clothesline after chaos in the middle of the ring. Fan chant, "This is awesome." Miz mocks Daniel Bryan and hits the corner drop kick on Harper. Then Ambrose, then AJ, then Corbin. Miz waits for Cena to get up and starts in with the yes kicks. Cena ducks the roundhouse kick and eliminates Miz. We got a commercial with Miz looking shocked. Back from the break, Cena hits double suplex on Ambrose and AJ. Then unloads on AJ and misses 5-knuckle shovel as Corbin catches him with the end of days. Ambrose dumps Corbin to the floor and Corbin is eliminated. Corbin pulls Ambrose under the bottom rope and lays him with the end of days on the floor. Corbin leaves, but Ambrose is still in the match. Miz re-enters the ring and tosses Cena out. Cena has been eliminated. Cena runs back in, but Miz retreats to the crowd. Referees back Cena out of the ring, but he's upset. After all, I would too. Miz looks on from the crowd. It's down to AJ and Harper in the ring. Ambrose on the floor. AJ and Harper stare each other down. Harper catches AJ and goes for the ropes, but AJ slides out. Harper catches AJ again and tries to manhandle him over the top. Harper almost gets tossed out. Ambrose runs in and dumps them both to the apron. Harper pulls Ambrose to the apron. They all trade shots from the apron. Harper super kicks Ambrose in the gut. Ambrose has been eliminated. It's down to AJ and Harper. AJ decks Harper while he's still on the apron. Harper tries to suplex AJ to the floor, but AJ hangs on. Harper drops AJ with a forearm, but he still hangs on. AJ fights back as they climb the ropes. Harper falls into the ring and AJ remains on the apron. Styles with kicks out. Harper boots him. Harper goes to dump Styles over the top, but AJ applied the sleeper hold. Harper broke it up and worked AJ over. As I was watching this, my feed went out at that point. Harper suplexed him on the apron again. Harper connected with another big forearm, but AJ comes right back. Harper pulled AJ over the turnbuckles and slams him to the floor. They ball to the floor, but AJ's feet clearly touch first. Referee's talking out, but they're saying Harper and AJ touched at the same time. Harper and AJ have words in the ring while the referees try to keep them apart. The music finally hits. Out comes Daniel Bryan. Bryan talks with the referees, and the match is announced as a draw. No winner. Bryan announced that there was no winner, but they will determine the winner next week. Fans boo. AJ and Harper are upset. AJ puts his hands on Harper, but gets dropped with a big clothesline. Harper hits the corner and gets the crowd riled up with a WrestleMania banner in the background. The graphic flashes, and we cut to Wyatt and Orton. SmackDown goes off the air with Wyatt laughing at Harper. SmackDown ended with a dusty finish with Daniel Bryan getting booed. I'm not too confident that the crowd will be all there for this episode. Without further ado, let's get into the action. for 205. 205 Live from February 21st after SmackDown. Match number 1, Akira Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick. Tozawa refuses a mocking handshake from Kendrick and bum rushes the Troll. Nice way to turn the tables after attack under similar circumstances on Raw. Kendrick takes advantage after smashing Tozawa's head into the LED ring post, leaving it to Kendrick to take advantage of his surroundings. A nice bit of psychology from Kendrick, as Corey points out, him softening up his opponent's neck and upper spine to ready him for the Captain's Hook. And there it is, Captain's Hook in the middle of the ring, but Tozawa is able to get an arm under Kendrick's grip. An impressive feat of strength as Tozawa lifts Kendrick up for the hesitation Tozawa flex. Beautiful tope outside that sends Kendrick lower back crashing into the announce table. Kendrick tries to escape under the ring, but Tozawa is there to grab an ankle. The two tussle for a minute. The referee begins his count. It is revealed that Brian Kendrick has tied Tozawa's foot to a steel anchor in the ring. Kendrick rolls back in, and the referee gets to the 10 count. Akira loses by count out. So it's Brian 2-2. And encounters versus Tozawa afterwards. Really outsmarting him, both being 2-0. That's crafty veteran character shining through strong. I don't want to think. I haven't given 205 a second thought. It has the feed. It didn't show it on the website that I watch SmackDown on anymore. The immediate post-match interview, Kendrick hammers that point home by saying Akira's first lesson was the best way to beat an opponent is to beat him before the bell even rings. The second was there's more than one way to win. The third, of course, will be there is no number 3. There is never a number 3. Next up, Noam Dar is with Dr. Fuentes, who asks if he and Alicia are secure in their relationship after Rich Swann put the moves on her last week. Dar promises that he and Alicia are two peas in the pod. Match number 2. Mustafa Ali versus Noam Dar. Bell ring. The bell sounds louder on 205 Live. I wonder why. Oh yeah, it's because the crowd is, by this time, trying to decide to eat first if the situation arises. You know who isn't ringside for this match? Alicia Fox. Ali is in charge first, avoiding Noam's barrage of wrist locks and arm bars. Mustafa Ali tope con hilo over the referee. I pop from Mustafa Ali's roll through neck breaker every time. The production team just shows us how to shoot the thing so that it looks so dang cinematic. The match is struggling mightily to keep my attention. Mustafa Ali attempts a tope suplex on Dar, who slips out and kicks out the legs of Ali, who bounces face first off the top turnbuckle and then ricochets to the mat. Dar leans into the corner, runs, and hits a massive Shining Wizard on Mustafa Ali for the 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, don't recall Noam's last victory. Good for him to get a little rub and keep that legitimacy. Austin Aries introduces a video package for Austin Aries. That's exciting. Backstage interview recorded from last night with Neville revealing that before the Raw contract signing, Neville thought of Jack just another opponent. Now he's looking forward to squashing him like a bug. Not sure which of those two are worst, honestly. We then get yet another backstage segment where we see Gallagher doing squats with his umbrella. He said some things. It's not important. Backstage interview out. Match number 3, Gallagher versus Tony Nese. Nese and Jack shake hands to start off, and they face off. Collar elbow tie-up. Nese quickly overpowers and drops Gallagher. Jack charges Nese in the corner. Ref gets to the 5 and creates a separation. Nese takes advantage with a high kick to the back of Gallagher's skull. Stop trying to make nasty Nese happen. Morrow, it's not going to happen. Nese standing on the apron, Gallagher on the outside. Jack goes for a clothesline. Nese's legs, but Tony cartwheels over. Magnificent. He steps outside and lays out the turning Englishman, Radical. And let's get a Gallagher Tyler Bate, Trent 7 faction called Mustache Mountain. Incredible moment of chain wrestling that concludes with your weekly massive headbutt from Gallagher to his opponent. Both men down, getting to their feet in opposite corners. Gallagher begins to get ready for that running drop kick as Morrow and the crowd begin to anticipate it before Jack can get the running niece rolled out of the ring. Smart. The two battle on the top rope, exchanging blows. Gallagher hits another massive headbutt and falls into the tree of woe. Niece does a sit-up to latch onto the waist of the backwards Gallagher. Suplex off the top. Niece then sits up again to try to untangle himself. Morrow is screaming core strength. I got nothing for that. Niece is unable to do so, and Gallagher hops up and delivers a drop Niece with a top rope belly to back drop. Gallagher measures Niece as he rises up, runs, and boom, hits the drop kick for the win. Gallagher with the win. The gentleman is happy about his victory. Crowd waits for a Neville run in, but it don't happen. The episode ends, and that's it. A really nothing episode of 205 Live with storylines minimally advanced and no matchups that anyone really clamoring for. Tozawa versus Kendrick had potential, but they were clearly telling a long story with those matches rather than delivering top-flight contests. Quick results. Brian Kendrick defeated Akira Tozawa by countout. Noam Dar defeated Mustafa Ali. Gallagher defeated Tony Nese. Who was most missing on 205 Live tonight? Besides Neville, I missed Rich Swann. I missed Cedric Alexander. And I really missed Grand Metalik. I think this could have been a great time for him to come out and try to show how good he really is after a lackluster debut. A question I want to pose for those that aren't 205 loyalists: do the segments on Raw make you more interested in tuning in on Tuesday night? And I'm wearing this shirt for you. What I say? I'm kind of a big deal. Well, at least my daughter thinks so. If you don't think so, I got 2 words for you. Suck it! That concludes my video for this week. Thanks again. Peace out. See you on a video. If you don't know, just call me brothers and sisters.